Okay, so I'm not gonna talk all the way because few because I'm still waiting for a friend to get on. But I will or tonight technically I will be talking about my life story or a story about my life technically. So this is where the life or this video comes in. Since Brandon basically did a live stream already, he talked about almost his whole life at the near the end. So I don't know how long it was, like maybe 3 to 4 hours, maybe. I don't know. But this video will be maybe 20 minutes long, maybe a little longer. Don't know. So, why don't we just get right into it? Mm, my life. Okay, so, hey, Brandon. Yeah, hey. So, let me start. I want to say kindergarten. I'll start at kindergarten. Kindergarten started off pretty, pretty terrible. I mean, my whole life I've been bullied. Kindergarten was bad. I want to say about. I want to say a few weeks later, I met my two good friends, Zach, well, Zachary Smith, and Gabe or Gabriel. I don't actually remember his last name, unfortunately. But me and Zach, me and Gabe, we were basically the Three Musketeers. And most of the friends that I have today remind me of the friends I had back then, which really makes me happy. But some, like, I want to say a few times we've gotten into fights more than often. Um, well, then I want to say about um, not second grade. It was still in or first grade or second grade. It was still in kindergarten. Um, there was this new girl that showed up. Don't know what happened, but she, instead of going to any of the popular guys, and she became popular right away. Like, as soon as she walked into the doorway, she became popular. All the guys were basically after her, to be honest with you. But the things that I say are more than likely true, because they are. I don't hear the TV. Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought my mom was going to bed. Because if she goes to bed, the Wi-Fi goes off, which means no live stream. But kindergarten, I met the popular girl. She didn't want anything to do with the popular guys because she knew that they were bad. Actually, all of the popular guys were bad. All except my two friends, because my two friends were more popular as well. But she came straight to me. Don't know why, don't know what happened. But she came straight to me, and I don't remember what she said. I wish I did, but I don't. But I want to say about a month or a week later. Yeah, a month later, me and her started dating. First girlfriend I've ever had. First girlfriend. It was good. It was fun. She moved, I want to say about a week after we dated. Lost touch with her. I did. I lost touch with her. But first grade, she came back. Thank God. But unfortunately, we broke up then. That was the bad day. I was going through tough times there as well. And that was also the year that this female, not the girl I was talking about, but another female, started shit with me, basically. She was in 3rd grade, and remind you, I was in 1st, 2 years above me. She bullied me. I could not stand up to her until she went really far into her bullying. She went to bully my 2 friends. At that point, I earned a lot more friends then, but she went after Zach and Gabe. No, she went after Jada, which Jada is another good friend of mine. But she went after Jada. I didn't stand up for it, unfortunately. But when she went too far, I told her to step away and get out and don't talk to her. The bully, or the female, I don't remember her name. And the bad thing is, there were teachers there, and it was as soon as we were getting back in line to go back inside from recess. I couldn't put up with it. I punched her. She spit out like 3 teeth. 3 teeth she spit out of her mouth. Got in trouble for it, unfortunately. Parents got called. But I don't care. I saved a friend, and that's all that matters. 2nd grade, she never bullied me again, nor my friends. And actually that case, she actually moved away, which is kind of fun. She moved away. Fine, it was really good. Me and my friends, we stayed together, and it was 4th grade when I moved from Eureka, which Eureka was where I went to school, which was Davenport Elementary School, home of the Hornets. Still like the Hornets. Pontiac Indians, sorry, I may live in Pontiac, but I don't really like you guys. But I do love my friends. That's the one thing that really matters. But the Davenport Elementary was also, when did you meet me? Also, I like the story. Brandon, we didn't meet until 4th grade when I moved to Eureka or Pontiac. So don't worry, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm still in my 1st to 2nd grade year. Calm down. But 1st grade, it was fun. That was also Christmas as well, which didn't help her much. But my 1st grade teacher was amazing. 1st grade teacher was great. His name was Mr. Hewitt. Trust me. And then my kindergarten teacher was Mrs. Hobbs. Don't think they teach anymore. I know Mr. Hewitt does not teach anymore. He retired. But Mr. Hewitt was awesome. Every so often, he would actually let us sleep in class. He was a great teacher. But Christmas, that's when everything went down with that fucking elf on the shelf. That elf on the shelf deserved to burn in hell. The thing that scared me the most was when it appeared on my desk. My desk! The elf was on there holding my pencil. In mid-sentence on paper. And I'm fucking terrified of them now. The elf on the shelves are by far the scariest things that I've ever come up across. Things that deserve to burn in hell. They're like a demon spawn, just like Santa Claus and his elves. 2nd grade, Mrs. King was my teacher in 2nd grade. Or was that 3rd? No, that was... No, that was definitely second grade. Yeah, second grade was when Mrs. King, second grade. That was where I learned how to write in cursive. Unfortunately, for most kids, you don't get to learn how to write in cursive because they think it's too hard. But I know 5-year-olds that can write their name in cursive, and they have not even been taught, which is kind of bad. So, what happened here was second grade. Honestly, second grade was my very first crush that I've had on a teacher. Sounds weird, but it's true. I had a crush on Mrs. King. Don't know why. But her son was also in that class. Noah. He was damn smart. First grade, he was bumped all the way up to third. Second grade, no, first grade, he was bumped up to third. First to third. That's like 2 years up ahead. 3 years, yeah, 3 years up ahead, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 2 or 3. Don't know. But he was smart. Second grade was also when I got in trouble for saying peanuts. Honestly, I can see why now, but back then I did not know why I got in trouble for saying peanuts. But now I know why. Because I split it up into 2 words, pea and nuts. I think that she thought I was talking about balls being peed on or something like that. Don't know. At that age, I was not dirty at all. My mind was clean. Unfortunately, the teacher's mind was probably way out into the gutter, further than mine is now. Whew. But third grade. Sorry. Third grade, Mrs. Green, or was it Mrs. Hops? Hops? No, it was Mrs. Green, wasn't it? I don't remember. I wish I did. I think it was Mrs. Green. Maybe. Don't know. But I had a tutor because I couldn't get my work done. God, the tutor had boobs. At that point, I was dirty. My mind was dirty at that age. Remind you, third grade. Third grade. Never went to preschool, so that's why I went straight to kindergarten. But third grade. Mine was dirty. Not that dirty, but dirty. I was actually going to ask her if I could see her boobs, but I held back. Don't know why. I don't know why I would ask her that or say that. I was so stupid then, though. Very stupid. But, um, what? Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Sorry. No, it wasn't about that. If you're thinking about that, it wasn't about that. I spaced out about something else about video games. I'm tired. I don't know why. I don't usually go to bed until like 12 to 11 or 11 to 12. But third grade tutor, I told her my birthday. I told her to keep this a secret between me and her about my birthday. I told her my birthday was on October 10th. Or October 10th, October 9th. I don't know why I was looking at 10. I was probably thinking about something else. Oh well, but it was October 9th, 2003. And when my birthday came around, she bought me a really cool toy, and I still have some of those toys here with me. Don't remember what they were called. God, I don't remember what they were called. But I know that they were something. It was something. Fourth grade was where I had basically dropped out halfway because of moving to Pontiac. And this teacher was called Mrs. Wright. Oh, it wasn't Mrs. Bear. No, it was Mrs. Bear. Mrs. Wright was my fifth grade teacher back in Pontiac. I'm getting my teachers mixed up nowadays. But Mrs. Bear, she was the funnest teacher you could ever meet. Met a lot of good friends in that grade. Ella. No, Ella I met in first grade. I mean, I met a lot of my friends in first. First was where every one of my friends came in. God. Having these flashbacks. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, man. But I don't know what that was. But fourth grade, met a lot of my friends. Or two new friends. One of them was Mallory. But I don't remember who the other one was. Cindy. Cindy and Mallory. They were like best friends. Like best friends to the end. They were really the only two friends that I actually would be able to team up with or group up with. Ella, she would be too distracting. I'm sorry, Ella. But Ella was fun. Oh my god, my slime. Like, went everywhere, my bad. Hey, look at this slime. But either way, yeah, Ella and me really wouldn't get much done in a group. I mean, yet she was a little bossy and all that, but yeah, her parents made her homeschooled as well when I want to say fifth grade came around. I was actually gonna ask Cindy if we could date. I was gonna ask Ella that too, way before I would have asked Cindy. How did we meet? Because I don't know. Brendan, I told you this before. We didn't meet until like fourth grade. We didn't meet till fourth. Like, no, or was it fifth? I think it was fourth. But Matt was also in there, and Seth. Seth was the one that got me onto a song called The Drunken Sailor. He would sing that every time we walked to school together. Me and Seth were like friends then. But unfortunately, he was friends with this kid called Jaden. Not me. Not me. Spelled completely different. And this Jaden was a jerk. Seth couldn't see it, but he was. At that point, my name was very popular. But like, he would call my shirt stupid, dumb, lame. I didn't want to get in trouble again, so I didn't punch him. I just told him to screw off. But that's also when I met Rebecca and her brother. Honestly, Rebecca and her brother remind me of Donnie and his brother. To tell you the truth. Unfortunately, me and Donnie aren't really that good of friends. I mean, me and him always get into arguments because of random shit. But Rebecca basically was like my life friend. And it was when I moved into a apartment building complex as well. That was like hilariously fun. When she basically either broke or sprained or fractured her foot, she let us wear her boot and let us use the crutches. She sat down on the bench which was there. That boot was very uncomfortable. I think I was the only one there that actually liked the boot. But that was also when I ended up getting dared by two of the other kids. Not like Rebecca or anything like that, but two other kids, I don't remember their names, dared me to throw a rock over the house. Ended up hitting against a fence, breaking a window. But I don't think like talk or a friend show used to each other. Yeah, sure, could be. But they dared me to throw a rock. I don't know why I would do it. But other than that, that was a fun year. 4th grade. But that was also when we were getting ready to move. At that point, we were already packed up and ready to move to Pontiac. I went to stay with my grandma in Chicago, went to school there, the Bulldogs. So I basically was a member of two teams that point. Then we moved out here. Now I'm 3 basically for like town teams, school teams, and all that. Not National League teams, Brandon, like Chicago and them. But after we moved into the trailer, not the trailer that I'm in now, but like the trailer that we used to live in, which is in the same, which we still live in the same trailer park today. But it was like midwinter, and our principal in Eureka ended up calling DCFS on my parents for taking me out of school in the middle of winter for some stupid odd reason. But other than that, that was a very messed up year. Woo! 4th grade here in Pontiac. That's where I first met Justin. Justin was the very first friend I've ever met, and that I met in 4th grade. Then Justin introduced me to Zach. But the only reason why I'm friends with Justin and I got friends with him in 4th grade was because I told a dirty joke. Didn't know that he was into it, but I ended up telling him anyways. And it was during park testing, too. I said, "What do you do in pool?" Not the swimming sport, but the game pool. And the thing that I said was, you hit balls with a stick. It was the dirtiest joke I've ever said. And that's why me and Justin are friends, basically. Fuck, why does my thing keep... Okay, well, whatever. But Zach was my next friend, basically, that I was friend with. Because, well, Justin basically made me be friends with this. This is the best friend life story ever. Thanks, Brandon. But yeah. And then at that point, that's where Zach introduced me to Brandon, which is the one that's commenting right now. Brandon. That's where Zach introduced me to Brandon, was in 4th grade. That's also where I became friends with Cole, Donnie, Summer, Paige, Cameron, almost everybody I'm friends with now. Carrie, I think I already said Carrie. Lol. But everybody I'm friends with today, I was friends with back then. Fifth fifth grade was Mrs. Wright. Mrs. Wright was a semi good teacher. And so Mrs. Patterson came along and ended up ruining my life. Oh, and yes, I'm going to go straight to freshman year, which is where I'm in now. Wow, it's only been 26 minutes. Well, Brandon, the 20-minute mark is way past. But I'm still going because I'm still going to go to the high school parts, which won't be that long, actually, because we're still in it. But 5th grade, it was fun. Unfortunately, I was still the shy one, and I didn't really know anybody in that class. So, when at the end of the school year, at that point, everybody, well, during the whole school year, all my friends that I was friends with were all in a different class. Like all of them were in a different class. I was like the only one in a class without friends. Every so often I went to the classroom with where Brandon, Donnie, Zach, Paige, Carrie, Summer, Cole, Juan were at. It was that was fun because at least there I knew a lot of my friends. Hi, Cat. But yeah, at the end of the school year, after you're done, I hope you have a good sleep. You too, Brandon. You too. But yeah, that's basically 5th grade. But near the end of the year for 5th grade, Mrs. Wright didn't really give us an assignment. It was more like a class thing or something like that. She wanted to basically get to know us better. At that point, Five Nights at Freddy's was not popular at all. But Summer was the only one that actually told me about it. If without Summer, I would never have known about Five Nights at Freddy's at all. I would never have known about it. No way in hell I would ever know about it. But it was that was fun. So at the end of the school year, she made us basically go on YouTube and pick out a song that we wanted to listen to. The first person she called on, their song was Everybody Do the Flop, which got me into that song. And we had to sing along to the song, which was not in my priorities. Unfortunately, today I love singing. Yeah, you can see my cat over there. But I love singing. It's like my favorite thing to do. Back then, it was just shy. But it was interesting. She called on me next. The worst decision I've ever made was not to go up there. Like, at that point, I was too afraid because everybody would probably make fun of me because nobody knew the songs. The very first song was the very first song that I want to say that somebody's actually created in Five Nights at Freddy's. And yes, this is when Five Nights at Freddy's 1 came out. Wait, what do you mean on the FNAF thing? For you and Zach? OMG, if this slime hits you in the face, I'm gonna be fucking happy. Yes, that's my cat right there. But it was very interestingly weird and all that. Well, at 6th grade was when we first had classes that switch around the halls. 6th grade was the very first thing when we had different classes. If someone ever show you it, maybe me or Zach. Yeah, true, Brandon. It might have been you or Zach who would have showed me it, but I doubt it because she told you guys about it too. But other than that, 6th grade was another horrible life of mine. Are you happy that you moved to Pontiac? Yeah, I am. I'm very happy I moved to Pontiac. Pontiac's like probably the one place where there's actually things going on around the town. Like, there's actually museums, buildings, nice people. Pontiac's awesome. And I do recommend, if you have not heard of Pontiac, please go to Pontiac. Pontiac is really fun. Maybe you guys might see me. Maybe. Depending on who's watching this video. Brandon, I know you, but I'm talking to the other peoples as well. But yeah, maybe you might see me and my friends. We basically go around downtown some of the times too. 7th grade, 6th grade was basically just hell. So that's why I'm moving straight to 6th grade. 6th grade. 7th grade. Sorry. 7th grade. It was fun because I met a little more friends. First time we actually had lockers. No, 6th grade was when we had lockers. Yeah, 6th grade was when we had lockers. 7th grade, very interesting. My teachers were really fun. And that's when I also had another crush on a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Lawrence. That was fun. But yeah. 8th grade was amazing. But hey, in Pontiac Junior High, we had lots of good times in lunch. I'll get to that, Brandon, but all of those good times happened all in 8th grade, so you're in the right area because I'm just talking about 8th grade now. So 8th grade was amazing, like 100% amazing. It's where I had this science teacher, Mrs. Kruger. She was amazing. Unfortunately, 7th grade, there was another Mrs. Kruger, but was a social studies teacher, but completely different person. Turns out that Mrs. Kruger in 7th grade was also the daughter of the Mrs. Kruger in 8th grade. Oh, and I can't forget the one major thing that happened to me here in Pontiac. Now, it wasn't meeting my friends, which obviously it was awesome meeting my friends, but a girlfriend that I could actually trust and love. Fortunately, became homeschooled after a while. Said that she would come back, but her name was Brianna Carrier, or Bree for short, or short. She was awesome. Um, she was like my number one favorite. The only time that me and her ever got to talk together was 7th grade. 8th grade was, I think she was a little bit in 8th grade. No. I'm losing my track timeline here. Forgot when it was, like what year it was, or what grade it was. But me and Bree had to basically do Romeo and Juliet as our little play. And they picked Romeo and Juliet on purpose. On purpose, they chose it. And at that point, Bree was like friends with Lana Cassidy and another person and another girl. Also in 4th grade, I was friends with Haley Craver and Cameron, not Cameron Nummerfield, but another Cameron. But back to where I was. They chose Romeo and Juliet on purpose because me and Brie were dating at that point. So what we were gonna end up doing, where they actually wanted me and Brie to kiss at the kissing scene of Romeo and Juliet. Unfortunately, me and Brie both said no. We need Zach and Justin to make a channel so they can talk about their lives too, and to make a YouTube friend community. That would be awesome, Brandon. Like 100%. That would be great. Actually, I can actually talk to Bug about that too, because Bug is Justin's brother. And I could actually get Bug to talk to Justin to do a YouTube channel on Bug's channel to talk about his life and all that. Zach has a YouTube channel, just he doesn't go on it a lot. Fuck you, Zach. But, or Zachary Shirts, not Smith. Shirts. I was telling him to fuck off the shirts. Sorry, Zach. But, yeah. It was fun being with Bree. I know you guys don't want to hear me talk about my love life, but Bree was probably the only one helping me a lot. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, 4th grade was when I was hitting serious depression. 4th grade was serious depression year for me. That part, I was wanting to commit suicide in 4th grade. At that point, I didn't think anybody would miss me. Until I found out that my friends actually cared about me. Family cared. But yeah, fourth grade was when I was hitting serious depression. I went to counseling because of it. I went. I do a lot of. Brandon, you don't have depression. You're friends with us. When you're friends with the friends that I have, you don't have depression. All your depression flies away like, oh, I can't stand this. We have to go. They helped me through it. They told me that I had things to live for, a life to live, and without them, I would never have met Bree. I would never have met Bree. Also, eighth grade was when I started dating Katie Edwards. At that point, my life just completely gave up. Bree Bree's gone at this point. She moved away. She didn't move away. I think she still lives somewhere, but she's homeschooled and she got adopted too. But eighth grade was actually eighth grade. Let me just get Katie out of the picture. Eighth grade was awesome. So yeah, I'm going straight back to eighth grade. Eighth grade was great. Sheriff's camera's crooked. I don't care, but either way, um, I want Wengie in the picture. Eighth grade was great. At lunch, at lunch, all my friends had the same lunch. All of my friends had the same lunch. It was awesome. Whoa, my computer's drifting off. Wait, Ethan has a channel? I'll check it out later. Hold on. I'm still working on mine. Man, turns out my life story is gonna be about an hour. Holy crap. I'll check out the video later. But yeah, my life is actually really fun. Eighth grade. Sorry if my eyes are closed. I'm trying to remember. Eighth grade. Lunch. The one memory I could really enjoy. Actually, I have two memories that I could really enjoy in the eighth grade. The Bean Boozle Challenge. God, that was hilarious. My friends knew exactly what it was. But at that point, everybody, I forced them to try it. I forced them to. All my friends had to try it. Brandon, I know you tried it too. I think, right? Yeah, you tried the Bean Boozle Challenge in eighth grade with me. I know you did. But yeah, Zach almost threw up after that. Justin tried not to eat it until Zach ended up shoving it inside of his mouth, making Justin chew on it and eat it. Justin, all literally threw up in his mouth. Some dripped onto the table. Zach, some of it just got onto the table. I want to say, a little puddle. But then he swallowed it. Justin didn't care, so he just, kept it. But, oh, no, I have three. Bean Boozled was one. Another one was where I was crushing Oreos on the thing because I wanted to eat the Oreos crushed. No, Mr. Hefner had to get in the way. I'm looking in the chat because I know Brandon's going to say something about the Oreos. But, Mr. Hefner had to get in the way, give me a lunch detention because I wanted to eat my Oreos a different way. He was a jerk. But yeah. Sorry, I'm so entertained with slime. This is like my first time playing with slime. It's so fun. Anyways, back to the story. Yeah, Mr. Hefner got in the way of my Oreo crushing. That was a bad time for him because I was on my verge of my demon roots. But well, then, whoa, okay, calm down, slime. But yeah, Mrs. Kruger was awesome until you got onto her bad side. Also, me, you, Zach, and Justin all be at someone's house, like Zach, me, or you, to make a stream of talking about anything. Isn't that what what we basically did already? Talk about absolutely anything. My character up there is on its foot now. Anyways, I'm not even done with my story, and it's only 9:57. Oh, these smell so good. Blech. Taste gross, but smell good. But Mrs. Kruger was awesome. She really was. Unfortunately, me, Zach, and Justin all got in. Were basically three troublemakers inside that classroom. No. Let me rephrase that. Tristan, Colin, me, Zach, Justin. Colin's a dick. Colin deserves to die. Honestly, Colin deserves to die. I don't care what people think about Colin. He deserves to die. I hate him. Yeah, Brandon, I know. We should do a vlog. But yeah, Colin deserves to die. Live a miserable life in hell, and I hope he never comes back. That's how much I hate him. I'd punch him, but I'm not. He's already tried to fight me. I said I don't fight. I don't fight because of what happened in 4th grade. I'm scared that the same thing's going to happen to me that happened there. But the other, like, major favorite thing that happened at lunch in 8th grade was when Cole, he had a water bottle. Okay? Classic trick. Everybody in everything, every single life, universe, and world. Everything. Like, everything. Hold on. Okay. So, anyways, where was I again? Like, seriously, where was I again? Oh yeah, that part. Okay, so everybody knew this trick. Like, I mean, everybody in the world, around the world, schools, everything. People who see this go subscribe to PewDiePie. Brandon, this is not a go subscribe to PewDiePie channel. PewDiePie is fun and all, but he did bad things to Disney. Anyways, so Cole had a water bottle. Donnie was skeptic, and Donnie was the victim of this. Me, everybody at the table knew exactly what Cole was gonna do because he tried it on Justin, Zach, and me. We all said don't do it. We all said do it to Donnie. Didn't know what it was. So what Cole did was he put the water bottle on the table, had the lid open. I think everybody knows where this is going. But be right back. I don't know where my slime went. Be right back. I need to find my slime before anything happens. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Oh no. I'll get back to you guys when I have my slime. Fuck. Like, I lost my slime. Don't know where it is. I have like very little of it in my hand. Slime. Slime. Like, it didn't make a sound at all. Where is my slime? Slime. My slime made absolutely no sound. No sound whatsoever. Now I don't know where it is, and that could be very dangerous. Because I have cats in my room, and if they get a hold of this, that could be very bad. Damn it. Anyways, I'll continue my story as well. Yeah, Cole did the water bottle trick thingy on Donnie, making Donnie completely clueless. So what Cole did was no, god damn it. But what Cole did was he basically put the water bottle in front of Donnie, opened lid. Teacher stood there absolutely doing nothing about it. Then Cole told Donnie to look into the water bottle and squish the water bottle together, making all the water flow into Donnie's face. Everybody at the table bursted out laughing. The teachers laughed. Everybody in the lunchroom laughed. All but Donnie. Donnie was pissed. It was hilarious watching Donnie that mad. His face was a tomato. That's where Donnie got the nickname Potato. Or Tomato. Tomato face. Because his face was so red. And yes, I'm still trying to find my slime. That's a very bad description, but I need my slime to carry on my life. Slime, is that you? Oh, yeah, my slime! My slime made absolutely no sound, so I have no idea where it is. Like, my slime had, like, completely disappeared. But yeah. And freshman year, which is where I'm at today, all the people looked at Donnie like, why did you do that? It was funny. It was hilarious, and it's completely true. But freshman year, I'm in freshman year right now as well. Actually, that's why I'm going on freshman year. Or saying freshman year. Freshman year, I met 2 new friends. Actually, 10. I'm just gonna say 10, but I know it's probably less than that. But 10 new friends in freshman year. Really fun people. I met Dakota, Sierra, Leo, Ben, a few other people. I'm gonna say 5 then. If I can only name 5. No, there's also Zach's cousin. And one of Dakota and Sierra's friends. And Zach's other cousin. So yeah, it almost equals up to 10. Almost. Not all the way, but almost. But yeah, that's freshman year. And we have no school tomorrow. I did a live stream on that for 3 minutes. Don't know why I'm doing live streams, but live stream seems easier. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna have to end the live stream here. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you, jackals, and I hope you have a safe night and a safe day. Good night.